where we dive into all things dog care and training. Today, we're tackling a topic that sparks a lot of questions and debate: tail docking in Doberman puppies. Is there an easy way to do it? Should it even be done? By the end of this 10-minute video, you'll understand what tail docking is, the methods used, the pros and cons, and some important ethical considerations. So let's get started. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. First, let's define tail docking. Tail docking is the removal of part of a dog's tail, typically done in the first few days of a puppy's life. For Dobermans, it's traditionally been done to give them that sleek, iconic look with a short tail, usually at the second joint. But why do people do it? Historically, it was believed to prevent injuries in working dogs, reduce the risk of rabies, or even make dogs faster, none of which are strongly supported by modern science. Today, it's often done for cosmetic reasons to meet breed standards or for practical reasons, like preventing tail injuries in active dogs. Here's what a docked versus a natural Doberman tail looks like. The docked tail is short and upright, while the natural tail is longer and more hound-like. Some owners prefer the docked look for aesthetics, while others love the natural tail's expressiveness. But how is docking actually done, and is there an easy way? There are two main methods for tail docking in Doberman puppies, typically done between 1 and 5 days after birth, as this is when it's considered less stressful for the puppy. Let's break them down. The first method is the banding method. A small rubber band or ligature is placed tightly around the puppy's tail at the desired point, cutting off blood flow. Over a few days, usually 3 to 5, the tail beyond the band shrivels and falls off naturally. Some breeders prefer this because it's less invasive, doesn't involve cutting, and is believed to cause minimal discomfort if done correctly. However, it must be done carefully to avoid complications like infection or improper healing. The second method is the surgical method, where a veterinarian uses surgical scissors or a scalpel to cut the tail at the chosen spot, often with a clamp to minimize bleeding. This is quicker but requires precision to avoid cutting through a joint, which can lead to complications. The wound is then stitched or glued, and healing typically takes about a week. Both methods are usually done without anesthesia in puppies under 5 days old, as their nervous systems are not fully developed and anesthesia can be risky at this age. Now, here's where things get controversial. Does tail docking hurt? The American Veterinary Medical Association and other experts say it's painful even in newborn puppies because it involves cutting through skin, muscle, nerves, and sometimes bone. Research suggests puppies may feel pain even if they don't process it the same way adults do, and it could affect their pain sensitivity later in life. Some argue the banding method is less painful since there's no immediate cutting, but there's still discomfort from the pressure and tissue death. Unfortunately, there's no truly pain-free way to dock a tail. Here's the thing, there's no easy way to dock a tail that eliminates all pain or ethical concerns. If you're looking for a method that's quick and simple, banding might seem easier for breeders because it avoids surgical tools, but it's not necessarily easier on the puppy. Both methods carry risks like infection, improper healing, or chronic pain if not done correctly. This brings us to an important question: is tail docking necessary? The AVMA and other veterinary groups argue it's not, especially for cosmetic reasons. Studies, like one from 2010, suggest you'd need to dock 500 tails to prevent just one tail injury, which questions the justification for routine docking. Plus, many Doberman owners with undocked dogs report no major issues with their tails. If you're considering a Doberman but aren't sold on docking, there are alternatives. First, you can choose a breeder who leaves tails natural. More breeders are doing this as attitudes shift. Second, consider breeds with naturally short tails, like Pembroke Welsh Corgis, which carry a bobtail gene. If you're adopting, talk to the breeder about their docking policy. Many will let you opt out if you prefer a natural tail. If docking is done, it should only be performed by a licensed veterinarian to minimize risks. Never attempt it yourself. It's not only risky but illegal in many places without proper training. And if you're docking for a working dog, ensure there's a clear reason, like proven injury risk, backed by evidence. So, what's the takeaway? Tail docking in Doberman puppies is a complex topic. There's no truly easy way to do it that avoids pain or ethical questions. If you're a prospective Doberman owner, do your research. Talk to your vet about the procedure's risks and benefits. Consider whether a natural tail might work for your lifestyle. And if you're passionate about dog welfare, you can advocate for breed standards that prioritize health over cosmetics or support laws restricting cosmetic docking. Thanks for watching. What are your thoughts on tail docking? Have you owned a Doberman with a natural or docked tail? Share your experiences in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and check out our other videos on Doberman care. See you next time.